Welcome to Coffee With. I'm Chris Whittington from VicksburgDailyNews.com, and I think most of you probably know the man sitting to my right, your left. This is John Tinsley with Westside Theatre Foundation. John, how you doing?
Doing good. How you doing?
I'm awesome, and you and I've been talking about this play for almost 2 years now.
Right, a long time.
Tell everybody. Okay, a lot of people may have not seen it. It was a movie produced in
1936.
Okay, I was thinking 29, but no, it's 36.
1936.
All right. Movies produced in 1936. Give everybody the kind of overview of what's going on before we get to interview the cast.
It is said, I don't know if this is true or not, it's hard to figure out, but in 1936 this movie came out, and at the time it was said to be a U.S. propaganda film against the use of marijuana. Since then, a lot of people have said that that's not true, that was just part of the rap that they gave to try to make it come out like that. I don't know. But either way, it ended up being an underground hit. It was hilarious because there was so much truth in it, but yet it was so funny also, that people just flocked to see it. Okay? Well, it became a big hit, and it ran underground for years and years and years and years and years, 50, 60 years. And back in the 90s, two guys, Kevin Murphy and Dan Studney, they were college students, and they were on a cross-country trip, and we're just talking about what ifs or whatever, and they came up with the idea, what if we made a musical about that movie? So they did, and they wrote it. It played off Broadway for, 9, 10 years, and then Showtime did a movie of it, a really good movie of it, probably the best TV musical ever done. It was really good. And they took the same storyline, it follows the exact same storyline as the 1936 movie, but they made it a comedy musical, and it's hilarious. It's a great show. I don't know how they came up with a lot of things they did, but it turned out really well.
Okay, so you're kind of stepping. You're performing in this play?
I'm performing in it also. Yeah.
You're directing.
I'm directing. This is the first musical I've directed for Westside Theatre. Well, it's the first musical I've ever directed. I'll put it that way.
What's the job like directing in a musical versus directing a performance
It's
like
tough.
you've done?
It's tough, and the reason why it's tough is because I have to work with choreographer and musicians, and it's not, when I'm directing just a play, it's all me, and I can say, okay, this is how I want it to be done. But when you're doing a musical, you have to work with the choreographer, and you have to work with the musicians, and they all want it done a certain way, and you really have to kind of work all together.
Musicians are a picky lot, I know.
They can be, yeah, they can be.
And you've got Tracy's doing the music?
No, Tracy's not doing the music this year. We have a new band doing it for this show. Tracy's involved with her show at Greece right now, so at Vicksburg High School, so she didn't have the time to work with us.
So who's doing the musical direction?
We have Joe Matthews and Richard McComas, and then we have a new one on the scene. Zoot Singleman is his name, so he's going to be doing the music.
Awesome.
Zoot Singleman.
Who's choreographing?
Choreography is by Andrea Tower. She owns Cypress Pilates. I don't know if you know her or not, but she's very talented, and she makes the people work really hard. So.
And who's responsible for the set?
The set, I designed it, and Jack Burns has created it, and he's pretty much given me everything I've asked for, so I'm extremely thrilled about the set.
Jack gave you everything you asked for?
Yeah, I know.
I was there when you were asking him for some impossible things.
I know, but he actually came up with it, so,
All right.
We have a lot of special effects and a lot of really big stage items, so it's going to be cool.
Okay, so give everybody the dates of the performance, because we're gonna kind of wrap this interview up for today, and then tomorrow we're going to get into interviewing the cast members and those kinds of things. So tell everybody the dates of the play, where they can come see it.
We open March the 9th at the Historic Strand Theater, 717 Clay Street on the Hallberg Memorial Stage right here that we're sitting on. We run March the 9th at 7:30, March the 10th at 7:30 and 10:30, and then March the 16th at 7:30, and March the 17th at 7:30 and 10:30.
Are y'all going to be in the parade, the St. Patty's Day parade, and then do the play?
No.
I didn't know if y'all were going to try to do the float and the play. And,
no.
All right.
Just the play.
Well, John, I look forward to coming down opening night. And,
it's going to be a blast. It really is. It's a really fun musical, and it's got a bad rap because of the name. But anybody that saw it would know that there's nothing bad in the show.
Anybody that's
pretty tame show.
Anybody that's seen the list of stuff that y'all are doing that was posted on Facebook is going,
Right.
This is probably going to be the tamest show that y'all do.
It really is, but when we first announced that we were doing this show, we got a bad rap all of a sudden for it, and it was mainly by people who didn't know what the show is about. And trust me, if you come see the show, you're going to be happy with it. It's a funny show.
Still adult-oriented.
It's still adult-oriented. We're going NC-17, which mainly is just for a lot of content. You know, there's some partial nudity. It's not, you know, full nudity or anything like that, but it's skimpy costumes in one scene in the show. So, yeah.
Well, I look forward to coming down and seeing it, and then you're going to have to introduce me tomorrow to some of the actors and actresses in the play, and those people that are going to be in charge of entertaining the crowd.
Right. Sure
John,
will.
good to see you, my brother.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you.